we have the current stock market update for PHUNWARE Incorporated, stock ticker PHUN. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, this is a 4-hour price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 4-hour trading period. And I sort of wanted to look at, I would rather look at a longer term view with this stock, but overall the share price does tend to kind of flatten out and become difficult to see if we go out too far here. So I do think that I'm a bit limited in using just this 4-hour time frame. But I think that overall we can sort of see the main idea here. I mean, this is really what I was talking about. It becomes very difficult to see what's going on the chart. But I think we get the main idea here that this is a stock that has been in a very severe downtrend for a very long period of time. So whenever we're dealing with a stock like this, what we're looking for is the possibility that we're starting to see a reversal point. Have we actually found a bottom for the stock? One other stock that we're looking at like this has been seen in Neo Incorporated, and we were actually managing. We were actually able to find that long-term bottom in that stock. So we will be taking a look at this longer-term time horizon here for this name. That would be PHUN with a PH, PHUNWARE. The real issue here is that the stock has seen some very significant price movements very recently in a very short period of time. So, this price movement here has broken above some prior resistance levels that were fairly significant. The question is, did we really get any closes above here? Not really. And we are seeing a bit of a reversal here today. So, this is an interesting name to look at. This is a name we might be looking at it a bit more closely here in the near future. They do have an earnings report coming out right around a month from now. I believe it's November 14th. The company is expected to post quarterly losses of 26 cents per share. This would be, of course, this is still indicating that the company is not profitable. But overall, if these results were realized, that would be an annualized gain of close to 90%. If those results do turn out to be accurate. The revenue side, they're expected to see losses of nearly 50%. On an annualized basis. So revenues are supposed to be down, but earnings are supposed to be up. So that is, at least they have the better side of the equation handled there. The company is benefiting from strong customer retention and increased bookings, particularly in the hospitality and healthcare sectors. So when we look at this specific price action here, what we can see is that the market, at the very least, is starting to become interested in this stock. And if we're on the verge of getting a major earnings report here, this is a stock that could see a lot of activity here over the next few weeks. So this might be a name that we look at a bit more closely. If we specifically look at this recent trend movement here, one thing that does concern me is that share prices did actually break below these prior lows, which would have been seen during the end of 2023. That would have come in around, let's get a number here. That support zone would have developed right around $3.50. And it looks like we did break below there recently. I'm sort of seeing 289 here, 285. So around 285 is going to be this near-term low. And that does suggest that the stock did break below prior support zones. So that is a little bit of a concern here. But if share prices are able to now break above these recent resistance levels, that means that you can start to think of these lower price movements as potentially a false breakout to the downside. So, we do need to see a little bit more of a price movement here upward in order for me to start to get excited about this, because, we really didn't get a close above this prior resistance level. And we also have to understand that this prior resistance level is a bit of a strange resistance level, because it looks like this looks like the beginning of a trading session here. Let's try to figure out if that's actually true. But, we're starting to see a spike here upward. Some sort of event caused an upward spike in share prices, but that was immediately sold off. So what you're seeing here is a major spike upward, but it's a bearish candle. So this most likely, like if we were to look at shorter term timeframes here, I would expect to see a price gap to the top side that wound up being filled to the downside. And then ultimately share prices did continue to form lower lows. So it is a resistance level, but it's a bit of a strange resistance level. So, overall, it would be more encouraging to see sharp prices kind of close in this region here. We are starting to see some selling pressure in this area, so it does look like the market is paying attention to this prior resistance, and we do need to sort of figure out, where the stock would be likely to find its footing and possibly start to move higher. So at the moment, I'm going to get rid of these longer term support and resistance areas, and we're just to close out the video here, we're going to be looking at this major trend movement that has been seen most recently. So what we're looking at here is that price low at 285. I suppose I can write that in here. And then to the top side, we're looking at, I guess you can call this a short-term resistance area coming in at $7.99. So this is what defines our current trend wave movement to the top side. And as we can see, that's this movement here. So the real question is, we did see some fairly substantial declines today. I believe it was like 9.5%. So the question is, where is this stock going to find some support if this does happen? The 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level comes in at roughly $6 even. So this was a bit of a congestion zone here. Share prices did kind of spike higher and then fall backward, and then the stock sort of found its footing here a bit, and then started to move upward. I would say that most of this activity really did occur right near that breakout point, though. As we can see, there's a share price gap here. So I would almost want to look at this 50% retracement level a bit more than the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. I mean, keep in mind here, if we are heading into an earnings report here, I do expect some volatility here. So anybody that is trading the stock from the long side, I would absolutely recommend keeping the position sizes small, because I think that you're going to see a lot of unpredictable price action here in both directions. So, if I were going to enter into a position here, at the very least, I would probably be looking at around $6 per share, and then possibly even a bit lower, something around 550, maybe 555 or so. The reason that I say that is because what we have there is the sort of the top of this prior price gap, and share prices did manage to find some support there previously. So this would have occurred during the October 15 trading session. Share prices did then bounce, but we need to sort of figure out where the support zone is going to be here. This is fairly erratic price action here. I mean, it's a bit difficult to get an exact projection or prediction here, because this is volatile price action that follows what could be a false breakout to the downside. Personally, I would be I think that you're going to see so much two-way price action in this name that you can probably get a better entry point. Is it possible that share prices simply just take off from here? I suppose so, but when you're dealing with an event risk like an earnings report coming up, it just seems a bit unlikely to me that people are going to be confident enough to enter into this stock in large positions to the extent that we just continue to see share prices move higher. So personally, if I was going to play this, I would wait for some just volatile two-way price action here and probably set a buy order at least around $6.10. Right now we closed at around 682. So I would be kind of surprised. I would be surprised, if we didn't see that type of buy order get filled. Because I think that this is going to get volatile here. I think the stock is trying to find its way at the moment, trying to figure out where it is, and I think that that's going to mean that you have an opportunity to enter at many different price levels. I think it'll get a bit volatile here. So here's the current market update for PHUNWARE Incorporated, stock ticker PHUN. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.